Pretty funny April Fool's joke, right? Wrong. So, how does the AS Val perform after the recent nerf? This is a question that I've been asking myself over the last couple of weeks. Both the AS Val and the Honey Badger have been mine and others' go-to weapon since the game was announced. If you've been watching my recent videos, you'll know that I fell in love with the AS Val as soon as I started using it. I've already got it up to probably about 500 kills, and I'm slowly working my way towards 800 kills to get that extended mag. When I started using the AS Val, it exceeded all of my expectations. It was a carbine, amazing close quarters weapon, can absolutely rip through people, but it also behaves a bit more like an assault rifle at medium range, so up to about 100-150 meters you can still challenge opponents. And with a heavy heart, I have to tell you, you can no longer do that medium range combat as effectively. Now, this gun still absolutely shreds people in close quarters. That hasn't changed, okay? But when you are engaging past 50 meters, I started to notice that the bullet velocity had dropped a good bit. And that's mentioned in the patch notes, that the velocity has changed from 560 meters a second to 440. And that is something you will notice. I've found I have to lead shots a lot more with it, and it's led to me getting killed because I'm just not used to the gun functioning this way. If you take this into consideration and you limit your engagements, this weapon is still amazing, and I will continue to use it as the game goes on, as long as Mr. Okie Dokie promises not to nerf it any further. I used it primarily on Saturday night, and I had some amazing games with it. The footage you're seeing here is during one of the night maps when I was using this weapon. I wouldn't recommend the AS Val for the night maps just because when you're actually engaging a target, the muzzle flash from the barrel just makes it impossible to follow a moving target. So for the night maps, I would definitely recommend going with an assault rifle that includes a flash hider attachment, because then it's just like firing as normal and you can follow a target and it's a lot easier. But muzzle flash aside, I still ended up having an amazing round with this weapon. I did notice that the medium range was less effective, and I had to train my brain to just not pick those fights to try and flank around and get a better opportunity. But even still, like up close within 50 meters, this gun is absolutely incredible, and you can still have some very, very good games with this weapon. It may not be the jack of all trades that it once was, but it's still a fantastic weapon. Now, I haven't tested out the Honey Badger yet, but again, I imagine it's going to be pretty much along the same lines. And I think as we go through the next few playtests leading up to early access, we're going to see a lot more assault rifles in lieu of people that would normally use the AS Val. I don't think they've done anything to nerf the Chris Vector, so we'll still see those players running around. Fuck, I might start using it myself. But I think what we'll start seeing is more assault rifles that are pretty good at medium to close range. So I'm talking about like the M4, the AK-74, the HK-419. These are all really good close to medium range assault rifles, and I think they're going to fill that gap where the AS Val once was, because they can do everything that the AS Val can, but they also have that medium range, you know, where it's not going to take 10 bullets to drop somebody. And I guess for the longevity of the game, that's probably a good thing. The game is still in its infancy, and if we have meta-breaking weapons like the AS Val and the Honey Badger just being dominated, we're not going to really get to explore the vast arsenal that the developers have put into this game. And that's something I really want to play around with as we get more time with the game when it releases in early access. And I think it's a good excuse for me to change up my playstyle, because I've just been running around running and gunning with the AS Val and the Honey Badger, and don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun and you can get some awesome flank kill streaks going, but I haven't really given much time to, say, the LMGs. I haven't tried the L86. I haven't tried out the marksman rifles for a bit more of a conservative playstyle. Maybe you guys would like to see that from me in the future. Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, what do you guys think of the AS Val since the recent nerf, if you've used it in the last couple of weeks? Anyway guys, I'll leave you with the gameplay you're seeing on screen. You can turn off the video now or you could watch until the end. It was a pretty good game. Anyway guys, that's all I have for today. Take care.
Ding, dah kelihatan.
Thank you.